There we go. It wasn't working for a moment there, but yes. Hello, everybody. We are going to be starting the colony survival stream tonight, and we're going to be having some fun. It's going to be a part of a bigger series where we just continue on, play colony survival, see how far we can get. My personal map, I've got on my personal game, I've gotten a couple layers of prestige in there, but nothing spectacular. I mean, we've gotten pretty far in. I don't know if I can look at my Steam stuff. I can't show it, but I think I have most of the achievements besides just the achievements that are just specifically for all of the uh, prestige the prestige chests you have to make. So we're just going to hop into a new world, and we're going to see how well we can do. If we can set up a nice base and just go for it. So let's get into generating a new world. Let's name a new world. I don't know. I'm gonna name it potato. And normal is fine. World seed. How about just that? That works pretty good. I'd say so. We don't need any of these mods. I don't even know if they work right now because the game's updated. So yeah, they're both outdated. This one might be, but I don't know. So we're just gonna hold off on the mods there, and we're just going to play solo and start this game up. Bam! Here we go. On we go in. Crouching prevents falling off edges. Thank you so much, loading screen. Loading screens are always a beacon of knowledge. There's nothing more helpful than a loading screen. Every once in a while, it hits you with some knowledge you never knew about, but most of the time, it just hits you with absolute bullshit. So, ooh, what do you know about this? Ooh, I can already see the new water texture, and it's quite brilliant. Finally, it doesn't have just like the blue tapioca pudding texture. Very good. I think it will be. This is actually a very good spot to start. We get connection to the water, so that way we don't have to use pumps because pumps are slow to get our water. But if anyone doesn't know anything about colony survival, this game is, as you can tell, looks a lot like Minecraft. It plays a lot like it too, except one of the main differences is that for the most part, you can't craft anything. You can craft Tinker's tables and you can craft torches. You used to be able to craft some more stuff, but that's really about all you can craft. So you're gonna need to be able to craft some of the more expansive and interesting items in the game. And how are you gonna do that? You're gonna need to hire, but you're gonna need to recruit some colonists for you, and they're going to have to do all the work for you. So you're just building up a colony and protecting those colonists. Well, you're kind of doing it. They're working to help you. They're going to be the ones killing them for the most part, but killing the zombies. The zombies, once you've reached a certain level of threat, which appears once you start getting science bonuses, once you get a certain amount of threats, then zombies start appearing at night and you have to deal with them. You have to strike them down or they will murder all of your innocent colonists and everything will be sad. So we will start ourselves a new colony. We are here. And so I've started a colony. We have a nice banner right here. Nice, beautiful, not even a tricolor, a bicolor banner. It's well, actually, it's just two different banners. It's just four different banners of two different colors. So not even a tricolor or bicolor, just monocolor. But we have our zone here, and this is the zone that we have to build in the colony. Once uh, zombies start spawning, zombies cannot spawn within this zone that's not grayed out, as you can see here. Obviously, we can get rid of that, but that's just the overlay showing where our zone is, where we control. And once zombies start spawning, they won't be here, but they'll spawn anywhere out here, and we need to protect ourselves from them. So, as I normally do, we'll either start by building a wall or by building A trench, honestly, I like trenches more, just because you don't see them and they're easy to cover up once you've moved. There are upgrades you can buy with colony points, which we'll get into as we continue in the game. But the colony points, we can grab ourselves a higher ability to get more colonists. We have higher health for ourselves, so when we jump off buildings and fall off buildings inevitably, we won't immediately die if when we have higher health. And banner safe zone, the banner safe zone is just this area that is lit up, and this will be the area that is safe from zombies. So we won't have to worry about zombies spawning if if our zone is covering that area. So we will start by building ourselves a nice trench, getting a trench ready. I'll mark off the corners, and then we can start digging the trench and getting at it. Let us begin. No, I don't want to move the banner. Dig a bit here. Good, good, good. Yeah, a lot of people, I mean, it really depends what you want to do. I do like building walls, but ever since they took out the ability for you yourself to make planks, making walls is just, it just takes too long because then you're forced to, actually dig either dirt or cobble. Actually, you don't even get cobblestone anymore. You don't even get stone. So pretty much the trench is your best bet in the early game. So that's what we're going with. In the early game, we're just going to get ourselves a nice fine trench that we're going to surround the our area in so that uh, the zombies can't get in. Now, I guess that's another thing I can go over for people who don't know much about the game, because I mean it's well known enough, but it's certainly not the most well known game. So the zombies, they will not go through areas. They are not allowed to. They cannot jump. They can only go up these like just single block jumps. So if there are any 2 block gaps, which is what we're going to be digging with our tunnel, then the zombies can't get through them, and so they'll have to find a way around. Now, obviously, if you haven't played this game before, let me turn the sound down for me because I'm just getting blasted in the ears. I don't even know why it's on. There we go. But there we go. But you may ask, why can't I just surround my whole base in with a trench, and then I won't have to worry about it anymore? Then I won't have to worry about zombies. Everything will be fine. You could do that, but once you do surround your base and there's no viable way that the zombies can get through, then you enter into a mode called siege mode, in which your colonists will now consume outrageous amounts of food, which won't be sustainable for most colonies. So unless you have a very much abundance of food, then doing that is not a viable option. You will very quickly run out of food, and you will be screwed over, and you'll be forced to allow the zombies a way through. Otherwise, you will very quickly fall. So we're just going to be getting ourselves. It's so dark out here. Getting ourselves some nice torches up. We get some free torches to start. Very kind of the developers to give us some free torches. We are lost in this land, but we still have torches. That's what I know. I'll just get some torches on the corners here, lock everything up. I'm not gonna get a torch on that corner because that corner is underground. So I'll put some torches around the main flag. Then once our trench is all dug, uh, then we will start hiring. I keep saying hiring, but recruiting our first colonists, and we will welcome them to our brilliant land. That is the plan. Now we just get the very fun part of just digging for a long time. so hard to see around here. I'm gonna dig the. I'm gonna wait till it's daytime to dig to dig through all this, uh, all the underwater stuff because I can barely see through that. So I'm just gonna wait till the sun comes out and just continue to dig the parts I can see. I can hold a torch up. I don't think that works underwater though, and if it does work underwater, then that's a serious misstep by the developers. But this game is, I love this game. It's just this it gives a difference from playing Minecraft because in Minecraft, obviously, you do have more freedom, given that you can craft anything you want, and you don't have to worry about, making you just craft anything you want anytime. You don't have to worry about, you know, your colonists on a schedule, getting you up, getting stuff ready for you. But it's somewhat it's nice though because then you sometimes you can just sit back and be like, I've set up this nice colony and now it's running itself for a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to run itself forever. Eventually, I mean, it could, but it just depends on how well you set it up. Because, well, I mean, it definitely won't run itself forever in the early game because you're going to constantly need to be getting up, checking it, adding new colonists because I'm out of flour. Oh, we're not getting enough berries, and suddenly you'll be starving and you need to fix that, get some more people up and running, getting your food. But for the most part, it's just a fun game. I very much enjoyed. I've played well over 100 hours of this game and just enjoyed almost all of it. So until I get my mind caught up in random things like watching a YouTube video or something, and then like, oh, we're all good. Nothing will happen during this random hour that I'm just chilling and not doing much, and then all of a sudden, just bam, that's the time when the zombies decide, yeah, we're just gonna come in here, fuck your base up real quick, and then you're screwed. But what do you know? It's That's the fun of the game. You never know. You're never fully safe. You uh, you always got to make sure, even if you have everything set up, you have in this game you'll have some of the colonists you recruits. You can make guards, and so they will guard your base and shoot any sort of projectile at the incoming zombies, whether depending on what technology you have, whether that be just slings, could be firing stones from a slingshot, or all the way up to firing muskets uh, and grenade launchers actually. But it's uh, you have to make sure that you may have set up a nice fortification where you think everything's fine. I have plenty of guards. Everything is a-okay. And then you make an oversight. You aren't looking at your supplies, and suddenly you realize, oh shit, all of my ammo's out, and it's the middle of the night. Zombies are spawning left and right, and you have no ammo. And so now you're out there punching zombies yourself, trying to kill them, while while your night guards just sit there incapacitated, just staring inevitable demise in the face. So it's uh, it's really a game you always have to keep your eye on. At least until you get yourself a very solid setup where you're not going to run out of supplies, and so you don't have to worry about leaving the game for 2 seconds and then suddenly you run out of ammo and everyone's dead. What the heck? Did I not line this up correctly? I did not. I'm already screwing things up. It is only just the beginning, but I am already screwing things up. Okay, there we go. Fix that. There we are. I forgot if you actually die of drowning in this game. I don't think you do. I think we're all safe on that. I don't think we drown. It's we're just breathe very well underwater. Who knows why? I don't know, but I won't question it. I won't question the superpower if I'm given it. I'll embrace it. So I believe uh, we are all set, and we have created a impenetrable tunnel. But as I said, we will definitely need to add a spot in it that the zombies can get through, uh, just so that we don't get absolutely screwed by the siege mode. So this will be the spot. Actually, will it be? I'll make it in the corner over here. It's a little bit flatter land, so we're gonna make this spot right here. Now what we're gonna do is one of the key metas of this game right here. We're gonna build ourselves a maze. Now this maze will be in place, and this maze we will set up to protect everybody. And by doing so, basically, what the zombies got to do, the zombies are going to be going back and trying to get to your flag. They are going to be running straight for your flag, well, running, walking straight for your flag, and they can only take their fastest route. They can't, like I said, they can't jump, so they can't just jump the trench like that, and you'll be all safe. And then they'll just invade your base. But no, they have to follow the path. So the key to this, uh, to the meta of this game, is you need to create yourself some sort of maze up at the front, a long winding path for the zombies to go through, so that your so that your guards have time to shoot them down as they approach. So we will start constructing a small maze, and as the zombies become an actual problem, we'll make this even. 6 this direction? Yes. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, get ourselves a bit of that. And so, yes, once the zombies will level up and get their own uh, get stronger as you progress through the tech tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you will have to and continue to improve your setup, continue to improve all of your guards, just so that even as they upgrade, they won't be able to break through your defenses. So here we go. We are all set up here. Um, should be all good. 1 second, let me set up some little bit of dirt. There we go. We dig a little bit extra so that this will be here once. So we're all set and very good. I'll cut that off for now. Very, very good. So we are all set here. So now we have a maze. So now instead of the zombies just being able to go, what to do, right on in. Now, once zombies start appearing, their only way in is going to be to go through this semi-long maze here, like this. And the whole time we'll have some guards up here, maybe on a wall or some sort of parapet, not parapet, some sort of castle-like walls or some kind of walls, and just have them firing down on them while they try to make it through. But there we go. We have dug our tunnel, so now it is time to uh, start getting some colonists and getting some basic farming going, so we get some food. So uh, now in this game, it's very easy to make this game very straightforward and to start chucking uh, less realistic, maybe not straightforward, less realistic, and start chucking beds everywhere. And obviously that works, but because all your colonists need a bed to live and sleep on at night, or if in the case they're a night guard, to sleep on during the day, those nighttime boyos. But uh, when they're not there during the day, uh, then I mean I don't even know what I'm talking about, but you do need beds for them. You need a bed for every colonist. Every single colonist needs their bed. Otherwise, uh, you won't be able to recruit them, and they'll start complaining if they don't get their beds. So the key is that I could just chuck beds all out in an open field, and I'd probably do that honestly if I'm just on this alone and I'm doing it just on a solo playthrough, unless I've gotten in a decent amount and I'm trying to beautify the place. But since it's a stream and since we're doing a series, I'm going to try to make this place at least look somewhat decent. But that will come in the future. Right now, we just need some guys working out here. So we're just gonna get a few beds, get them all set up like that, and now we're gonna make ourselves our first few berry farms. Once I clear this, because I'm a bit annoyed by all these bushes, so we're just gonna clear out these bushes out of my zone. And we are, ooh, there's a berry bush itself. Doesn't really do much by itself, but don't matter. Just going to clear this area out so that it looks a bit better. See a nice clear zone to work with. Okay. I think we're all in a good place right now. I think, is everything cleared out? Oh, I think I see one more bush. One more bush to take care of. Here we are. Quite nice. So let's clear the inventory real quick. Everything, luckily, when you're in your colony zone and immediately around it, you don't have to worry about, because you don't have an inventory in yourself. You just have your hotbar of what, eight? Yeah, 8 different items. So I'm used to the 9 that you get in Minecraft, but you have 8 different items. But when you're in and around and immediately around your colony, you have an infinitely sized stockpile that you can just chuck things in, and you don't have to worry about it. They'll just be stored here, uh, and eventually, once we get to it, we'll be making outposts, which are separate colonies that you can build around the world to get certain items that are only available in certain regions, and those items will also be connected to your to your stockpile by some sort of magic or something. I don't know. I don't question it. Just go for it. It's magic. The items transport, but that is not the important part. The important part is just getting going. So now that we're all set here, let's throw together a few basic small berry farms. So an ideal berry farm is about 3 by 7 like this. So let's set ourselves 3 berry farms, 3 by 7 a pop, and then we will put these crates down. Now these crates allow your colonists to drop all their items that they collect in the crates, and these crates take everything straight into the stockpile. Once again, the magic is real with them, and anything that goes in these crates goes straight to the stockpile. And in the case, the berry farmers wouldn't need it, but in the case of any uh, any worker that needs items from your stockpile to craft something or whatever, they can get it from these crates. So these crates are infinitely deep, and they just contain everything you have. So we don't care about physics here. All we care about are berries. So we will get ourselves a couple colonists. So we're going to hop in the colony screen, and we have colonists require 1 meal a day and 1 bed. And there are 5 spare beds, as we placed 5 down right here. And recruiting the next 10 colonists is free, which means that your first 10 colonists that you recruit costs nothing. You just recruit them, which we're going to do right now. Boom, boom, boom. We got ourselves 3 colonists. These beautiful dudes right here. They're wearing red to signify they're berry farmers. They like to show off their berry colors, and they're gonna take a quick nap before the sun comes up for real, and then they get to berry farming. But yes, the first 10 colonists are free, so you don't have to worry about spending anything on them. But once you get through those first 10 colonists, you're going to have to start using your meals in order, your excess meals, which we start with 20 berry meals. But you'll have to start using your excess meals uh, to buy colonists or to recruit them, I guess. You entice them in with food, You offer them one meal a day, and then entice them in with more food, and eventually, I guess that works. And it will work forever. As long as you have a space in bed for them, they will keep coming. And I believe if I let's click on these, yes, so they are set just to produce infinite amounts of berries, infinite amount of berry meals, and just keep going forever. Just they are they will never stop. They will never rest. Well, besides when they go to eat food. Uh, Once a day, these people they only eat one meal a day. A little bit archaic, a little bit barbaric. Who cares? One meal a day. That's all you get. You get one berry meal a day for right now, and they have to go to the banner here to get that meal. So when you first start, you should keep most of your people and your jobs around the banner so that they, whenever they decide to, can go over to the banner, snag a meal, and then head back to their job before the day is over, before the day is through. But eventually, we'll be able to get something. We'll find it. I don't even know where it is. It might be pretty deep into the. I don't know where it is quite in the tech tree. Oh, yes, the grocery shop. So once we get to this point in the tech tree, we can get a grocery shop item, which works kind of like the crate, except instead of being able to grab supplies from it and put items in, they can grab their meals because they cannot grab their meals from the crates. For whatever reason, the magic only works for everything but food. So they can grab anything they want from the crates to build items, but once they need food, they got to go to the banner until we have groceries, and then once there, they can go to a grocery stall and gather all their food they need for the day. So that's our current situation. And so we look at our science, we need to see what we need to, all these sciences will need some sort of material to complete them and or colony points, which I mentioned earlier. These colony points we will get from selling items, and that's mainly, I think that's the only way you get them, is from selling items. There will be another tech, a merchant, where you can sell items away to them and get some colony points where you can buy other items or use them to complete some of these farming, not farming, farming is one of them, but some of these technologies. So we have miner. The miner will mine stone or any kind of ore, or pottery where we can start building ourselves, earthenware, which used to be good for happiness, but now happiness doesn't matter anymore. This game no longer revolves on happiness. Our men can be completely depressed at all times, as long as they get their one meal a day. That's all they need. They're very simple people, but so we have earthenware, which we can use to sell, and then pots, which can be used for filling with water, which we can then end up using at some point to make bread, make other things, whatever may come. Oh, and yes, oh, that's just a way to use the merchant's hub to get your points. Yeah, so you can sell these there. Then we have the smelter where we can first start smelting copper, which is one of the most widespread ores you find underground. Also, we get the splitting stump where we can turn our planks, which we are logs out here, into planks, and as well as uh, firewood, which we will need to power our basic ovens and furnaces. Because for whatever reason, coal does not power the furnaces. I mean, they do power one of the furnaces at some point in the game, but the basic smelters and the basic furnaces, they don't need coal. They just need wood. So, whatever, we'll need wood for that purpose. And so, for that reason, we may get ourselves a forester. And like I did say that we should generally have them toward the middle, but I'm going to put this guy toward the edge just so that he's out of the way uh, because I don't want trees popping up right in the middle of my base. So he can go on the corner here. I will pop him, this forester. Okay, let's take that off for now. Let's get a big spot for him. 10 by 10 is our maximum spot. And we'll have we will hire ourselves another colonist, and he will be our forester, and he will be planting trees, collecting more, collecting wood, which eventually, once we get, once we get a splitting stump, we'll be able to cut down into firewood, which we'll need in the future. So, let's just see here. What do we wish to do? I think what we can do right now is we can start, since we're nicely making some berry meals. I think that's all good. So I can start digging a little bit. We can dig ourselves a tunnel underground, and this is where we will get the first beginnings of a mine, where we can start sending our men down to the mines because our men yearn for the mines, and we'll be ready to start advancing down the tech tree. Let's see. Gonna keep digging down until we reach the here we go. See, now we've dug down deep enough. We've reached this dark stone, and this dark stone right here is what we need because once on dark stone, we start seeing our ores popping up. In this case, it's just going to be our basic ores, our bronze, or not bronze, our copper, and I believe clay also at this level. So once the once we start seeing that, I don't see any at the moment. Maybe I need to dig down one layer deeper because I don't see any ores for us at the moment. We may have to dig slightly deeper. Come on, there we go. So there's a clay ore. So this clay uh, will be used for our pottery, and we will be using that to make our pots and our earthenware items. This will be brilliant. And there we go. There's our first bit of copper. And so we will be mining copper, which we'll need for basic tools and the like. So this will be our mines area. This will be where everyone works. Not everyone, but at least a good chunk of our colonists will work here, work in the mines. They get the fun job to be in the mines. Who wants to harvest trees or harvest berries when you can just be in the mines, work away with no sunlight to burn you, just a pick in your hand and a smile on your face. Absolutely brilliant. It's gonna keep mining away. Off we go. Okay, let's head up real quick. It looks like it's the dead of night. It is the dead of night. Everyone's tired. At least our forester managed to get some of our trees planted before we went to bed. I should give him a crate. I don't have any more crates. So now I guess that will introduce our Tinkerer's table. Now the Tinkerer's table, again, I would like to have this in a nicer place, but for now, we're just gonna throw it there. It's gonna throw him right there. And so this, so you can just have his back to the berry farmers because he doesn't want to be one of them. He doesn't want to be a berry farmer. He wants to build things. And what he'll be building, uh, beds, crates, basic planks. I'm gonna have these as low priority because once we get a splitting stump, these basic having your tinkerers make planks, it just slows them down. You want the guys who are meant to build planks. You want them to be cutting the wood. You don't want our guys meticulously cutting the wood when we could just do it with a swift chop of the axe. So we are ready. We'll hire one more man. Here he is. Welcome, sir. And now he'll be able to start building crates for us. He'll be able to start building uh, guard posts. He'll be able to build more tinker's tables, basic tools. The tools are going to be able to speed up our crafting, and so getting tools at least somewhat early on is a very good thing to have. So if we have tools here, We'll speed everything up. I think, yeah, stone tools will go up to 2x crafting speed, and then once you get to a certain point, you start getting higher level tools, bronze tools, steel tools, every tool in this tool belt. I don't know what I'm saying. But yes, every tool in the tool belt. We're going Bob the Builder on their asses. Here we go. But we must wait through the night, maybe dig out a little bit more of our mine while we wait for the day to begin. But I believe we can actually, yes, we do have some rubble from mining this area out. So I did not want to build that. Okay, I guess we have ourselves an extra tinkerer's table because I misclicked. I want to complete miner. So miner is all set up. So we got the miner technology set. So now we can build miner job blocks, which allows us to assign our colonists to work at one of these ore deposits, and they will infinitely collect ore from these ore deposits because, again, they're magical. There's just a never-ending supply of ore in these small cubes. So let's just continue to dig this area out, have a good time of it. If anyone is watching and they have any ideas for other series or other live games I could play on this channel, feel free to leave a comment. I always appreciate I always appreciate seeing people interacting, and it it makes me happy to see that even though uh, you know I mean I'm not new to the YouTube space. I've done it several times, but being able to make someone's day or at least allow them to have a little bit of fun, it just makes me really happy. So if anyone has any ideas, anything that would they'd love to see, just hit me up in the comments of this video, any of my posts, any video, and just let me know what you want to see. And more likely than not, I'll do it because I'm just looking to make as many people happy and entertain as many people as I can. So if you want something, just let me know. Here we go. So yes, we've got ourselves a nice built out area. I think yes, it's almost daytime, which means everyone should be up and ready to work. Yes, everyone is ready to work. This man's making stone. This man's he's building sling bullets. Just the sling bullets. I like how they're called sling bullets. I mean, they're just rocks, but sling bullets sounds a lot better. That's uh, so that's what's up there. But once he finishes these, hopefully he starts building these crates because we could use some more crates. Oh, and our man out here has got some trees to cut down. Very nice. That's exactly what we'd like to see. We'd like to see some trees getting cut down, some extra wood being placed. Yeah, it's gonna be very slow until we get him a crate up here. You know what? Screw it. This crate's getting moved up here for now. Just for now. He gets himself a nice crate that he can go to. That way he doesn't have to walk all the way down here to drop off the wood he collects. He can toss all the logs straight in there. Okay, now looks like he finished his sling bullets, did he? Nope, he finished 40 of them. Instead, he's going to be starting on some tools. Looks like he's going to build quite a few of them. Maybe I should get another tinkerer here. Get one more. Okay, yes, I do need another bed set up real quick. So get a few beds. There we go. A couple beds, and get a new colonist. So you sir, can join in on the tinkering, and you can build hopefully some crates. Oh, or slings. That works. Who cares? You can build some slings. Why not? But here we are. Just having a grand old time. Everyone making their berries. Everyone crafting items. Everything is going fantastically well. So let's see, can we build anything yet? Our smelter will need some stone tools. We're gonna need stone tools so we can get wheat farming. Because once we get wheat farming, then we'll be able to start. We'll be able to get a wheat farm, and then we'll start getting some better food instead of just these berries, which on average these guys can produce about as much food, about three colonists worth of food, so they'd be able to feed themselves and two others. So we have three boys right here. We have seven in total. Oh, actually six. So we're gonna have an abundant. We're gonna have an excess in food right now, but very soon, once we start hiring more people, getting more people on, then we will very quickly start running out of food, and we don't want that. So we're going to need to start venturing into wheat farming so that at first we get wheat gruel, which isn't as good. It's just it actually doesn't even use water apparently. So I think these people are just it looks like it uses water, but by the picture it looks like it uses water, but it just uses wheat. So I guess we're just feeding people just straight wheat, just saying, enjoy, my dude. Here's some straight wheat, nothing else. Here's the just mini wheats, no frost, no nothing, just wheat. Oops, only wheat. So we are in our good, good spot right now. We've yet to hit a technology. I do not know when the first one appears. When our first, looks like Merchant's Hub is our first technology where monster threat starts appearing, and then once monster threat starts appearing, that's when we gotta start worrying and start getting guards because that's when we're gonna start seeing the zombies spawning at night, trying to murder our lovely people, and we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Mm. So everyone is having a grand old time. This game can be a little slow at the beginning while you're waiting for everyone to start crafting and getting yourself set up. But once we start going, then we'll be in a we'll be able to start going right on through, getting some stuff, getting maybe the place beautified a little bit, getting an actual like workshop area where these guys can work instead of just working out in the fields next to the berry farmers. So that's that's nice. Let's see. What's colony points notifications? Yes, we completed the miner. So let's see here. Wheat farming. Oh, that's we've got wheat farming now, and soon we'll be able to also get ourselves stone tools. And once we get, oh sorry, stone tools, we'll be able to get smelters as well, which means we can our start smelting all of the various things we need. The copper to start. None of these guys want to build crates, do they? None of them at all. Because I want to start building. Actually, they also need to start building some minor jobs so that I'll be able to bounce on in and get some miners down here, mining copper, mining clay. Start getting some clay all built up. Just hoping to get started here. Hmm. But it is approaching night once more, and so maybe we could build a house in the corner over here, and yeah, maybe we could build a nice hut for everyone to sleep in, so they don't have to sleep in an open field, so they feel a little bit better about themselves. Um, Not too far in the game, they started adding some nice beautification items, so that you don't just have to build these random uh, logs and planks. You can actually build some nice houses with some curved elements and some doors and such, fences. So maybe uh, maybe we'll get that going tonight. Looks like everyone is asleep. Everyone's just having a nice siesta. Not even a siesta. It's nighttime. It's a sleep. Um, And they built more torches, so that's great. Or did they? Or just have extras? I think I just have extra torches. Place some torches up here on the crates. Get those going. Okay. Getting ourselves a good spot over here. I think we can make a couple wheat farms as well. Let's get ourselves some wheat farms going. There's a wheat farm. Clear this area out and get it ready for crop harvesting. Obviously, we're going to need some people to man it, so we will need a couple more. We do not have the beds for it. We will be able to get one. One recruit. You go sleep for now. But yeah, we need our tinkerers to start actually building. And because I don't, okay, this one decided to take a stone tool, but the other one doesn't seem to want one. Maybe I used them all. No, we have four, so yeah, he's just casually screwing about with no tools, just trying to build random stuff with his hands. But no matter, we will we ignore that, and we will just hope that he eventually picks up a tool, so that he's not only using his bare hands to craft everything we got. So, got a nice area right over here to grow some wheat. Wheat, unlike these berries that are going to be getting harvested constantly, these wheat gets planted and then it takes what? It takes 2 days to grow. So we can't simply just you know uh, cannot simply just pop down a wheat field and just get infinite wheat. No, nay, nay. You must uh, you must wait, and which is why you must have a good chunk of wheat fields, so that once so that you maybe even make them kind of staggered, so that one starts at one time, one starts at another time, so that you have wheat flowing in every day, and you don't suddenly have a surplus of wheat on one day, and then the next day you have absolutely nothing because none of your crops are grown, and you just run into a situation where you have no food, and everyone starts getting sad and dying. Because no one wants that, do we? No, we do not. Everyone, it is almost dawn. It is nearly time. It is nearly time for us to wake up and continue our journey making more items. So, oh, I can actually complete smelter. So, boom, we will get smelter. And so, yes, so once I start getting copper ingots, which I'll only start getting once we are all uh, once we are all set up with our what's it called? Once we are set up with our miners and get some people working the smelters, we can finally get some threat going once we unlock the merchant's hub, and then that will just lead us into an area where we have to start making our night guards and getting them ready to start protecting us, because we're in the very easy stage of the game where there's no monsters attacking, and we're just having a grand old time farming, building, and just generally relaxing. But very, very soon that will change. Hmm. Okay, everyone having a grand old time making harvesting berries. You're making more tools, I think. Maybe over in this corner. This corner could be the barracks. I'm gonna start building a little barracks over here. Clear out some land. Do you want to do it on flatter land? Maybe even do it over there, where we have some flatter land where we don't have to clear it out and make the land look all gross, covered in dirt. We'll make ourselves a small little barracks where men can live, find some sense of normalcy. Uh, that one piece of grass is annoying me. There we go. Very nice. There we go. Just a basic square house. Nothing fancy needed. Just some basics. Get some logs, some log flooring. Would like to would like to add some cobblestone, but we don't have any. And to make it, we will need what do we need? We need a stonemason. So a stonemason, we need to start. Okay, we'll need to do a bit more mining until we can get a stonemason because at this point, um, we're gonna need a lot of. We'll need an anvil. We need a bunch. We need several technologies before we can start getting a stonemason who will clear this out. So actually, you know what? Your floor will have to be grass for now. It will be cobblestone in the future, but for now, we can't be doing that. We do not have that kind of luxury here. You will have a grass floor, and you will like it. Get ourselves just the very basics of a house. Did they start building any beds yet? No, they're not building beds. Why can't they build beds? I just want them to build some beds so that I can start, get ourselves another farmer planting some wheat over there. Did I make it an odd amount? Yes, I did. Very nice. There we go. There we are. A beautiful little hut for everyone to live in. Get some logs up here. I like to use logs up here, and then there's a half slab item, not a half slab, but a little half step little item I like to use for the roofs, and then that makes them just look quite nice. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for just a little bit of aesthetic, a little bit better than sleeping in a field. I mean, some people might like to sleep in a field, be quite calming, being at one with nature, but not. I personally am not that person. I would definitely not like to sleep in a field. So being in this house here would be a luxury for me. So I will break all these beds and we'll move them to their new abode over here. There we are. They're all over here, all now have a nice house to live in. Once we get enough wood, that is. We do not have enough wood at the moment, and so this wood will be our downfall until we can get some more. So we can finish up the roof. And again, it will look a bit shitty for now, but what can you do about it? We don't have any of the nice looking blocks. We just have the basics, and we got to do with what we have. So let's just cut down a couple trees, deforest a little bit. A little deforesting never hurt nobody, except the rainforest. But the rainforest isn't a person. Here we go. There we are. Very basic, but at least it's a nice shelter for them all to live in. Very nice. They now have a nice shelter to live in. It is dark as all hell in here. There's a nice light for you. There you go. Now everyone can live in their nice house. Brilliant. And the house will lead right into the mines if you are looking to jump right in there. Looks like we have some beds finally. The guys decided to step up and make some beds. That's just what we needed. Got ourselves some extra beds so we can hire another colonist, and he will head right to the fields. To the fields you go. Uh, you must harvest some wheat, and we'll add some additional uh, crates over here so that wheat farmers don't have to walk a terribly long distance in order to reach the in order to deposit all their wheat once they start actually growing it and collecting it. I'm getting some very good progress, and we got some miners blocks. Let's go start. Let's get those starting. Get those in place. Those nice in place down here. Start. I think we can do one of each. Let's get ourselves uh, get a crate down here. Actually, get a couple crates down here so that the miners can drop all their supplies, and then we will get ourselves a miner for the clay, a miner for the copper, and if we can get one more mining block, please. I cannot create them. We get ourselves one more mining block. No, I think I was too late on that one. Yep, I was too late. They're going to bed. But once we do get another miner's job block, then we will get it all. We'll get it set up on the blank stone here, just the plain stone, and that will allow them just to collect the stone rubble, which we'll use to make our sling bullets once we start using them at least. And then also we will use it once we finally get a stonemason, we'll be able to start making what? We'll be able to make our cobblestone, basic stone, any type of stone really, also bricks, and that'll be used for some beautifying techniques, making everything look nicer. Because this game, you can always just, get your way through it pretty easily by making big towers of power of wheat, just straight wheat high up into the sky, and but it's not. It doesn't give you that realism, and you're not as connected with it as you are if you have a nice village where you've built all the houses to look nice, and everything looks good. Everyone's sleeping in a house. They're not just sleeping underground or in a big tower of people like they are in my single player world. My single player world is just, oh god, it's just one big work tower where everyone works and sleeps, and then the surrounding is just fields, never-ending fields of wheat, flax, and everything. And then there's just massive mines where some of the people down there sleep there. They don't even get to sleep and reach the surface. They spend their entire livelihoods, their entire lives just alone in the mines. Well, not alone, certainly not alone, with many others, and they just hop down to the mine every day. Well, they're already in the mine. They just roll on down, mine away, and never escape until, never, unless they get killed by monsters. What a lovely existence, but at least you get one nice meal a day. At this point, they're not hot meals, there's just the berries. But actually, right now, I just realized we have, uh, actually, no, because does the Tinkers do make the wheat gruel, right? Yes, they do. So once this wheat finally starts growing, then we will have no problem. And because right now these three berry farmers will not be able to sustain our colony of 10. They we will start we'll start losing food every day. Uh, but once the wheat starts growing, as you can see, it's already partially growing. It's not fully grown yet, but it's partially growing. Once all the wheat's grown, then we'll be able to start getting some wheat gruel, and At least they'll be able to eat something other than berries, and we'll have enough food for them to survive for a little bit. It looks like we've been streaming for around an hour, so it's going to be about time to wrap up. But I think I will get a few more things done once the day appears, and then we will wrap it up for tonight. I don't have a set schedule for this live colony survival series, but I will make posts. I will definitely schedule my broadcasts when I know that I'm going to be doing a broadcast, and if I remember to, I'll also throw up a post on my community tab so that maybe a couple hours before, just so everyone knows that we will be starting. We'll be starting off, and we'll be jumping into colony survival very soon. So that is the plan. I don't know how often I'll do it, but it'll really depend on the time I get because will be continuing during this time. I'll be continuing my series where I go through and play uh, FTL because I love that game. It's an oldie but very much a goodie. So I will certainly still be playing that, and that will be regular programming. I may even throw in every once in a while more episodes of Golf with No Friends, uh, just because we got some. I was truly touched by one of the viewers who left a very nice comment on one of I think on my first Golf with No Friends video. So if you're out there, thank you so much, and yes, I will continue to make content. I love doing it, and like I said, I just love being able to have fun and maybe even help a few other people have fun and at least get some entertainment, or maybe just have something to do uh, when they're when they have nothing else to do, or at least something to listen to. So that's my goal. But let's see, have we made another miner's job block? No, everyone's you're just making planks. Okay, now, okay, finally you're making a miner's job block. That's very helpful for you. We need one. Oh, we already got some copper and some clay. They're starting to do some mining. Let's get that miner's block, please. And then once that's all done, then we will get our third miner set up, and we will be, I'll just hire him right here. He's ready. He's just going to be unemployed for a second. Well, that's fine. And then there we go. We got ourselves a miner job, but he will not be unemployed for long. He will be right into the mines, and he'll be parked right there, and he'll start mining just plain stone, and he'll have a good time of it. Very, very good. We got ourselves a good chunk into this game to in our first stream. So again, there's no set time on these streams. I'm going to be aiming anytime I pop on and stream. I'll probably aim for at least an hour's worth of streaming, but depends if I'm feeling it. Some days I might do more. I probably won't go too far under an hour because otherwise it's like, what's even the point? At that point, I might as well just do it as just a video. But yeah, so streams, they'll probably be at least an hour, maybe a little bit more, but we will play that by ear and just continue and maybe make some adjustments as the series continues. But I think that will be the end of our first stream. Uh, so if you're watching on the VOD, you can hop into the next one once it's all set and ready, and or you can maybe come back later in the series if you're not into watching the very basics and just the starts, the very beginnings of this of Colony Survival, and you want more of the meat of the game. Then maybe you can once I've played for a while, you can skip a few streams ahead and hop into those. And if I ever get to higher viewership in these live sessions, not just the VOD, but in the live sessions, of course I'll do any Q and A's or with the live viewers, or have some fun with the live viewers while I'm playing, so that I'm not just ranting and raving about about colony survival the whole time, or just random things. But again, that will depend on turnout. But we will see how that goes throughout the course of the series, and as the channel hopefully continues to grow. So, hope you guys all enjoyed watching, and as always, if you liked it, leave a like on the VOD, or drop a subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. I love you forever. Uh, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.